Last week, we started unpacking this story that Luke records for us where Jesus confronts a man who was mute because he had been possessed by a demon. And we read the story and we read that Jesus delivers this man from a demon and that he's no longer mute. And the text tells us there were kind of three main responses because there was a large crowd of people that witnessed this event. And so some were amazed, the text tells us. They were blown away, right? Others, they asked Jesus to do more signs. Like, come on, Jesus, roll over, do another trick for us, right? And then others actually said, Jesus, the only way you were able to do that is because you're actually on Team Satan. Like, you did that by the power of Satan. And so last week we spent time looking at that response, right? And Matt did a great job of unpacking this reality that around us all the time since the beginning of history, there's this cosmic battle going on. And Scripture describes it as a battle between the principalities and the powers in the dark places, right? And so whether we recognize it or not, whether we're cognizant of or not, there is this battle going on between the powers of evil and the powers of good. So that was one response. Today we're going to look at the other two responses, the response of those who were described as being amazed and the response of those who asked for more signs. But here's what's interesting. All three groups had one thing in common, right? All three groups saw the exact same thing. No one disagreed about what happened. Like, they all said, this guy used to be mute, and Jesus shows up and delivers him from a demon, and he's no longer mute. They all saw the exact same thing. What they disagreed on was the how and the why. Because in seeing the exact same thing, you get the very clear impression from Luke that they didn't see the same thing. And this is very relevant to our lives.